description too. But the one I wanted to talk about today that is the one that's got my attention right now and I absolutely love is it's called Aspiring Tournament Angler Chris Johnson. Now, Chris Johnson, this dude is a true old school bass fisherman, and I absolutely love it. I think he won a Bassmaster Open last year, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, Chris Johnson, this aspiring tournament angler, he's an old school angler. He fishes with a flasher still. He's got a flasher in the front of his boat, and he's got two small little 2D sonar units on his console. And he fishes out of, I think it's a 1986 Ranger with a 200 horse on it. Doesn't even have any storages for his tackle boxes. He keeps these old Plano tackle boxes in the floor of his boat like we used to back in the 70s. Guys, you have got to check this out. This guy, he is authentic, he's legitimate, he's a hardcore bass fisherman, you can tell. And I put a lot of value into this. Let me give you guys some pieces of information and some tips on watching YouTube. These are the dudes that you want to watch. These guys like Chris Johnson, old school bass fisherman, super knowledgeable, just has the instincts of a bass fisherman. Guys like Dale Verts, guys that have been doing it forever, that do not use high tech. They understand that they have to find fish by fishing for fish, and they have an awareness about fish movement and fish behavior and how to generate strikes from bass people don't have on the other YouTube channels out there. YouTube right now is too full of a bunch of freaking dudes from Texas catching 10-pounders with live scope and guys using drones and just highly produced, slick videos with music from YouTubers that they say, or they don't know what they're talking about, but they make it sound like they know what they're talking about. Let me tell you one thing about YouTubers. A lot of bass fishing YouTubers out there, guys, especially the ones that don't have much tournament experience, they copy their content off of other YouTubers that do know what they're doing. And then they spin it around and make it sound like that they've created some video on their own when they're copycats. But you got guys like Chris Johnson that is a legitimate old school hammer that you can learn a lot from. You will learn more from watching guys like Chris Johnson and Dale Verts and all those old grizzled guys out there than you ever will any other YouTubers out there. I'm telling you right now, if you want to improve your fishing and you want to learn something, those are the type of guys you need to watch, because you have to make a decision. Do you want to be educated to become a better bass angler, or do you want to just be entertained with mindless entertainment about watching some goober catching a